welcome to What Went Down. And this okay. Welcome to What Went Down. This is our weekly can I fucking do it, can I? I can't be serious when you're watching this live. That ain't cool. Anyway, What Went Down, right, is the weekly recap. What went down this week, and I've got some really good curated stories for you, right? Too much of this, too much. I can't fucking do that. They'll just have to try to work out what's going on. If you're watching this, What Went Down is a video, right? I apologise that I'm talking about you as if you're not there, because I'm actually streaming this live. Well, I'm talking like future people. I'm streaming this, and I tried to cut it into a thing, where it would be a video. So this is a live thing. But if you're watching this, as probably you're watching it as a video, because I captured it and cut it to pretend it was like a specific video, but it's not. It's a portion of a live stream. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the main stories of the week, and I've captured these and I've curated these right into onto a bookmark system. So my first one's going to be about Greggs. So here we go. Right, Greggs. It's in this. Now, this Greggs malarkey.
Y'all ready for this?
This Greggs theft malarkey, right, is wild. This Greggs theft malarkey, right, is wild. That's not the only one. So Greggs have announced that they're gonna shut up shop when it comes to putting cold sandwiches and the here we go. Watch this. This is how I'm gonna operate. Greggs is taking all cold sandwiches and drinks from the front of the shop and putting them behind the counter, because shoplifting is an absolute epidemic in the UK. Now, you see Greggs videos all the time. People come in, or Tesco is another good one, with a big bag, and they just fill it up, right? They just totally fill it up with stuff, and then they just bounce. And they're thinking, like, oh, that's fine, because the police aren't going to do nothing. Check this guy out. Check this one out, right? Here, look at this dude.
Spotted a wine connoisseur.
My name's Dave Michaels.
Dave Michaels. Dave Michaels. I'll be back tomorrow. He walks out with wine in a basket, doesn't pay. Absolutely bonkers. And here, check this dude out.
Huh? Go out the way, sorry.
Check him out. Mark's on mute. Oh, look at him.
Yo. Come in.
Things with flowers.
Straight to TikTok.
No problem, there's plenty of them on there.
How wild's that? How wild is that? Right? So, it is. Society is collapsed in on itself so much. Not just that. I believe in karma. It will catch up. Hi, Mark. Mark's on the YouTubes. Well done, everybody. Please say hi. If you're watching along, right, and you've not said hi, please say hi. That'd be cool. It would be really, really cool. They're so brazen now. No fear. There's no fear, right? There's no fear because there's no consequence. Because the police don't do anything at all. And even if they got arrested for it, the court would just say, oh, it doesn't matter. These people have 50, 60, 80, 100 records against them for this type of stuff. And they do not give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. So it's gone from the fact where they didn't give a fuck about being caught. They don't even give a fuck about being on camera and being put on TikTok for everyone to see. They do not give a fuck. And Greg's are at the point now where they're saying like, oh right, well, we can't have like our sandwiches out. Can't bring our sandwiches out. If you want a sandwich, it's going to be behind the counter. Like, it is absolutely wild. It's wild how we've descended into that level of like just, oh, it's fine, just let everybody just nick everything. Totally wild. I've got another one as well. Actually, I'll find the other one. But I think it's a Greg's as well. Here we go. Oh, this one though this is a sting operation. The police, right? The police are undercover in a Greg's. Come on, police used to be undercover in like fucking in like massive drug stings and like undercover maybe in some kind of global like terrorist order. Now the police are undercover in Greg's. That's how bad our country is. That Greg's is the place for put undercover police. Check this out, man. Right, this is real shit. This fucking real shit. This is undercover Greg's. That could be a show. Stop, Boss T. Boss T. We need to create what an idea that is. We need to create a track, right? If Mark can be asked to do some tunes, that would be good. We need to create a track for undercover Greg's. That's got video quality written all over it. That's a TV show, man. Undercover Greg's. Fucking hell. I'm writing that down in my book. I've now got a book of amazing ideas. I've now got a book of amazing ideas, and that has just made it onto page 2. Undercover Greg's, and it's a TV show, right? About Greg's security. Oh, do you know what it could be like? Do you know what that could be like? It could be on don't know, Fast and Furious. But when the Fast and the Furious, right, they're always like grabbing hold of money or technology. Maybe it's just pasties. I'll put Fast and Furious inspiration, and I'll put pasties, not, I don't know, pesos. Pasties, not pesos. We'll sell it in the Mexican market. Boss T, if you can get cracking with a tune for undercover Greg's, that would be awesome, dude. And I apologise to Kaz for that one. So Greg's, aye, fucking hell, Greg's. What's this? Undercover Greg's.
Get down! Get off the floor! Yeah? Go. Mate, you're under arrest. Okay, just stop this. You gotta save me, mate. Hold your face. You don't mention any questions. See you later on in the court. Mate, come here. Give me your hand.
Now that's rare. That's rare that one of these will get arrested for hitting Greg's. But I'm pleased to starting. I'm so pleased because it's horrendous. Now you work on a new track. That's good. Go on you. Make sure you get another down you. Always. But you heard a story where the coppers came out to a shoplifter, and the copper offered to pay for the stuff rather than go through the rigmarole of booking the shoplifter. Jeez, oh, rare but good to see. It is rare but good to see. I agree, mate. Mega rare. I'm hoping the tide is going to turn. But until then, Greg's will be putting their cold sandwiches and their pop behind the counter because the UK are fucking horrid with regards to lots of things, but shoplifting, we don't give a fuck. Right then, next one is well, this one hits home for hits pretty close to home for Boss T and Free Kaz, because do you see the Mexican ship last weekend that crashed into was it the Brooklyn Bridge? Here, check this out. You must have seen this. It's on Small Vision.
Oh shit!
So, that happened last weekend, right? And at first, I thought it was like just like a bit of a miscalculation by the captain. They've crashed, but like, everything's fine. But it's not until like I saw a few other angles in the on the masts. The mast will be the top one. I think it's mast as well on the sides. There was people on all of that all the way along. Like sailors, like there's a big celebration. Like how on earth did that happen? Like how did they miscalculate, or did they even not? They just thought we'd just go straight under. That is a wild, and unnecessary like risk and loss of folks' lives. That was like the big thing up of last week. 140 foot up on them. 140 foot. That was so. How was that? How was that reported, Boss T and Kaz in Mexico? Because that must have been a big story. I lost power because I've seen nothing since. So it lost power and it just drifted. It looked as if it was being pulled by what do you call it? There was like a boat in front of it. It looked as if I wonder if it's been like pulled out through that. But even with losing power, it would not fit under. That is a wild one, absolute wild. But people stand the mast. That was bonkers. This is crazy. Right. Tug couldn't get to it. We have no news of any sort here. No news. I wondered how on earth he must judge that. Totally agree. There'll be an investigation at that, without a doubt. There'll be an investigation, and they'll be working out like who's done what, who's not done what, because like there's loss of life, so that has to be sorted out. Do you see this? This is News Nation, right? News Nation, like this US independent news channel, who do some good stuff, right? It's like they're kind of like a US GB News, and not GB News independent. But it's kind of like that, right? News Nation. They do like they're getting on fringe stuff as well, and they are all in on the UAP story, all in. And they do post like bits and bobs. And here's one here. So, News Nation Media Service reports seeing Federal Aviation Authority documents confirming numerous encounters with strange craft. One had reportedly struck the perspex canopy of an F-16 fighter, causing the aircraft to be grounded for repairs. Does anybody out here like the story of UFOs and UAPs? Because I do love it. I love it. In fact, last week I shared the channel of one of my pals who's got a massive account on TikTok. He's doing a TikTok live at 8 o'clock about UFOs and UAPs. He's got like 250,000 followers. He's asked us to jump in on the live stream and chat. So depending on how long that runs and how long we run, I might jump in on there and have a bit of a UAP UFO chat. That would be dope, wouldn't it? That would be dope. Me, they were all in, right? They're proper all in. Like they're studying it. Every single tiny little news story that comes out, they're all over it. They're doing like they've created a crew, like a community around it in the UK. Like they send letters to the Ministry of Defence. They're doing all of that, and I'm kind of in on the fringe of it. And he's such a great dude, and I do love the subject. I might get in on that. I mean, I'll be totally the least qualified person ever, right? Look into quantum physics? No. I'm going to say no. Or UFO folk, that is. I don't know. Like, it's such a big, massive, insane subject. Like, because when you get into UFOs, UAPs, right, and you're thinking about like, what could there be, if it's just like light orbs and all that kind of stuff, it could range from being like angels and demons, creatures from different universe, like galaxies, to our future selves come back. Like, And it gets poo-pooed, obviously, by like scientists. But scientists who don't have like a full, to your point, right, quantum physics, they don't have an understanding of it. They don't understand how things work. Like, they know how the big things work, but they don't know how the little things work. And the little things make up the big things. So like, when they're like all like kind of like in mass belief of what's possible and what's not possible, like it's built on a foundation of lies, really. Like, I'm big on like supporting like the science, like the fact, but part of that fact is you don't know stuff, and when you have people who think like, it's like not like any chance, you don't know it. Anyway, that was a UAP versus an F-16. I'm more shocked by unidentified Tottenham wins. Do you know what, Mark? Like, I watched the Europa League final, right? So Man U Spurs. And Man U have been getting like really shit on. Like they've been getting, they were shit. I don't know whether I watched a totally different game, but like Man U were the only game there to play football and have a go. I didn't see Spurs do anything other than score the goal. They did nothing. Like nothing. If football was played on judged on effort rather than goals, so for a UFC, guess the end, right? Guess the end. Like, who's the best? Right, if it's a UFC fight, it's the one who's been throwing the punches, landing punches and elbows. Not a dude who's just been like that old like for 15 minutes. You didn't win. Spurs won by just like cowering and sitting back. Unless I'm totally wrong. Like, but I've seen loads of stuff about Man U being shit, they're terrible, and they're not like what Man U were when I was a kid. For Man U, can you remember, Mark, do you like football or not? Or am I talking to nobody here? You are about 14th in the table, right? If I'm talking to nobody, then fine, I'll move straight on to the next subject after UFOs colliding with F-16s, right? But like, Man U, I remember Man U when they had like Andrea Kanchelskis on the right wing, a Giggsy, they had Paul Parker and Steve Bruce. I remember that Man U team. They were really good, like really good. And Man U of '99, that's when you had like Nicky Butt and Beckham and all that lot, the Nevilles. Remember all that? They were really good. Anyway, this ain't a sports show, guys. What went down ain't about sport. Oh, it did go down though. But I don't understand how like Spurs are these like mega champions when shit they just sat. Like, and I know it's football, right? And goals are what it's about. You can't criticise Man U for being shit, but like it was just all Man U. Like the whole thing was Man U. That was it. It was just Man U. Yeah, this is a really weird one. This, right, is where in Greece, a woman, right, took a photograph of her husband's coffee cup. Now this is real coffee, right? This is real coffee. So, like coffee grounds down on the bottom, like tea leaves. She took a photo of the coffee cup, and then she posted the photo on a ChatGPT, and she asked ChatGPT to read the coffee mug shavings. Now, ChatGPT came back and said, well, your husband is having an affair with a woman whose name begins with E. And she just totally believed it. She was like, I totally believe this. And 3 days later, right, she filed for divorce. And he was like, oh, this is just a phase, because she's all in on like these things, like the like spiritual and signs and all that. She's all in. Like, he's not having an affair, he's not cheating. Like, ChatGPT has read coffee grounds and said, oh, he's having an affair. And what happened was she actually went through with it. This is like just happened. So she ended up actually divorced him because ChatGPT read his coffee grounds and said he was having an affair. And he's just like, what? Now I think he's probably To be fair to him, I think he's well shot. Because if it wasn't going to be ChatGPT misreading coffee grounds, it would be, I don't know, a squirrel whispered something to her. It would be something. She was done with him before. I got quite high. Of course she was. But I think she's crazy. That's the point. I think she's crazy as well, Kaz. Don't get rid of the crazy. Right, I'm going to go do a break in a second, right? And we'll come back, and What Went Down will continue. And guys, if you're watching this as What Went Down is a video, yeah? Just remember that I made a mistake at the beginning. She was done with him. Oh my god, that's insane. He's had a lucky escape. Well, they got kids. But she's like all in version. Right, we'll do one more story, then there'll be a break. We'll come back. We've got a few more, and we're going to cover off some of the stuff that I've been doing this week. Then we move into Jizo Bro. See, does this feel slicker? Right, does this feel slicker? I'm not going to do that one. Right, I'm going to do this one instead. There's one I was going to do. I'm not going to do it though. I'll do it when I come back. This is terrifying. Shall I leave on a terrifying one? I am actually. So I called this one Minging Roof. Minging in where I am means like bad. But this is a Ming Dynasty roof tiles of historic Ming Dynasty drum tower collapse in China. This is terrifying. Did you see it? Do you see this? Oh, I mean, it's like, you can see all the strollers. See all the strollers? You can see the mums with the pushing strollers away quickly. Wild, isn't it? Was he married to my ex? That's the kind of shit she would have come up with. Absolute cuckoo. Retreat! That is a wild one, isn't it? Really, really is a wild one. That happened as well. I don't want to bring this down with like the Mexican ship and the Ming Dynasty roof, but they were big stories this week. That's the kind of the main news, right? Oh, yeah. Fucking hell! I've seen this. Have you seen this? Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue. There's neat audio on it. Oh, there is a bit. So, I don't believe this to be real, right? I think this is a fake police car, fake police officers doing a stunt with Bonnie Blue for some reason, right? So what was she arrested for? I don't think she was, right? I don't think she has been arrested. Because there's other videos of like different locations with the same car and the same police officers like arresting her. So it's kind of like let's get the thing on. It's kind of like a PR thing. What do they say? They say that the only thing worse about being talked about is not being talked about. Now, when you're an adult entertainment star like she is, and you've been run through by 1,000 dudes, and that's like that's your watermark, right? 1,000 dudes in a day run through, like then what? And you've got your money, right? You've got your fame, you've got your money. I even saw her the other week getting a blue Ferrari and all that. Like, what do you do next? Like, what do you do next to keep that going? Yo, it's me, Basti. Like, what do you do? Like, now, the comments on the video about this video, like, look, hey, you've been arrested. Like, comments like, right, she's been arrested in a school having sex with children. Now, that's like wild. Like, what? What are people saying? That's absolutely wild. Like a wild accusation to see. But because of her like her history and what people think of her, they think that's valid. But this is meant to be just like some kind of stunt, I think. But you know what I did think about it? With it being some kind of stunt, I thought, like, well, like, how can you have, like, a police car with people with police uniforms on? I assume, like, I've been doing the TV show. What was that TV show called? Can you remember that TV show? The Bill. Can you remember the Bill? Like, I've been making the Bill, then you need to be able to have police cars and police uniforms. But if you're not doing the Bill, then I don't think you should be allowed to do it. Should you? It's a bit weird, isn't it? We got can't stand her. I was shocked she's 26. I can't stand her, right? I think she sold her soul. And I think it's something she'll regret as she matures and she realises that it's not just about fame and fortune. I think she realises that, like, you know, you've got a soul to preserve. Like, I think that's the thing. Luna, she was certainly a control freak. Lost so many female friends to her. Jeez, oh, I won't go there, but I don't really have a problem with what she's doing. I lost male friendships, you're right, and it's insecure. I'm so loyal. My ex was a cheat. Cleaning his own tricks. Oh my good God. Right then. Sorry to hear about that, Luna. But I think you're doing well now, aren't you? You're doing good now. Diddy, his former assistant, right, David James, testifies that Puff allegedly took drugs every day, including Obama-shaped ecstasy pills. And look, that does look like Obama, doesn't it? Some like Obamas. The Diddy thing is wild. Diddy is like kind of not even. Yes, he definitely did. There's no Diddy. He did, but the Diddy trials are wild. Did you see? I only seen this today, right? I didn't even know who they are. But there's a guy called Young Thug. There's a guy called Young Thug who I end up listening to a couple of his tunes. He's actually quite decent, to be fair to him. It's called somebody who was testifying against Diddy, a rat. Somebody Scooby or something like that. Tubi or Scooby, I don't know what it is, I forget. Right, but somebody's came out and testified that Diddy was a control freak. He was mega aggressive. He blew up one of his cars. He done all that. And a guy called Young Thug came out and was calling him. I said, "Whoa, you're a rat against Diddy." I think, who the fuck defends like a sex trafficking pedo? Like, who does that? Kid Cudi, that's it. That's right. Who defends like a Diddy or an Epstein? That is wild. Wild. The Diddy thing, I'm expecting that for heads to roll off the bat of Diddy. It seems super damning, and there's got to be some big names attached to it. But yeah, Diddy and his Obama-shaped ecstasy pills, pretty decent. I didn't even have that on my list to talk about. Oh, you're following the trial? Yeah. You're following the trial. You'll have to tell us then. You'll have to tell us what's going on. Right then. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, is Dustin Poirier's cousin. Bonnie Blue. We'll talk about Bonnie Blue. So, Poirier's... Have you seen this one? Dustin Poirier. So, Dustin Poirier's a UFC... was he a champion? I don't think he got to champion. Did Poirier make it to be a champion? If not, he was like he'll have been like a number 1, number 2 contender. He probably had the kind of the bad motherfucker belt, like that kind of thing. He's a hard, tough dude. He had some good fights with Conor McGregor, actually. I think, didn't he? I think he had a couple of good fights with Conor McGregor. I think he beat Conor McGregor twice. This is where the action is, Boss T. This is apparently his cousin. And his cousin just like kicking about in a restaurant, and this happens, and watch. Oh! That is some move, and then a hook Comes in and bang! Watch it. I mean, it's like he's training, kicks right in. I mean, he gets knocked to the ground because he's not expecting it. He kind of like a couple of like scruffy ones, and then this, bang! Like right on the button, right on the button. There. Watch that again. Look at that. Moves under, bang! Jeez, so what a move! Bang! That is Dustin Poirier's cousin. How we doing? Jeez, obviously, honestly, wait to see this one. Fucking hell. I mean, this could be AI. And that's what my comment is, right? This could be AI. We're gonna go to the screen here. This ain't AI, by the way. It could be.
Oh my goodness. Excuse you.
You don't know her?
I thought you knew her.
No.
They ain't your best friend or some
I
shit?
don't know her.
The fuck was that? My boxes.
That does look like AI, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness. Excuse you.
You don't know her?
I thought you knew her.
No.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, oh, Kath! Evening, Colin. Sorry, had to go to my dad just in. Thank you for being here, Kath. Thank you very much. Everybody's in on YouTube's the usual hangout spot. I've got some hangout chat to see as well, actually. I have got a bit of hangout chat to talk about. The community on X isn't very good, right? Boss T, you have posted a couple of things over the last 24, 40 hours, so thank you very much. But the community element of that is not really that good. I've done a load of communities in the past on X. They just don't take off. So what I'm thinking of, I've actually done it, is I've created a Discord server. So Discord is like just chat, ongoing chat with the people in the group. So I've created a Discord server, and I will share it when I'm ready. Right, I will share it when I'm ready. Got you on YouTube, big TV, and on here too. Kat is got me on big screen and chatting. Dig it. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you. Now this could well have been AI. It's not. It's like, I can't remember what that girl's called, but this looks like AI. So AI is at the point, right, where it's now definitely a kind of like looks like, but you think like, fuck, is this AI or not? Before it's like, the AI is like, is this real? Now it's like, is this AI? Like, she looks AI is out.
Oh my goodness. Excuse you.
You don't know her?
She looks super AI. Oh, Boss T is on Discord here. Good. I'll have to get you in then, mate. I'll have to get you in. I'll get you in on it. Yeah.